What's up, y'all? I hope y'all miss me. I'm so tired. I'm wore out. I'm so sorry I did not film me when I was in Dallas like that because I was so tired. They had me going like my kids can party, okay? So I didn't do none of that. And then I have grandkids, so I had to take care of them as well. But immediate family before money. That's how I roll. Y'all like the glasses? I got some new glasses, and my skin is broken out because I ate everything I wasn't supposed to eat. Okay, but I had so much fun, and I had to make up to my guy, my man, because he didn't go. He couldn't go, so I had to kick it with him for a while before I got back up on here. All right. So I just want to talk about situational awareness because I see a lot of people lacking it. Um, Many people lack situational awareness, meaning they don't notice what's happening around them. Oftentimes, people fail to recognize when somebody nearby is struggling, whether it's an elderly person or a child. For example, I was on this recent flight when I went to Dallas, where the crew announced multiple times for passengers to put away their trays and large electronic devices. But the passengers didn't comply until they were physically reminded by the flight attendants. This shows a lack of considerations for others and for their own safety. You know, um, it's because of these safety measures um, are in place. They are in place for a reason. Another sad observation is when babies scream and cry during the flights, especially during takeoff or landing. Their ears are in pain due to the pressure changes. But some parents don't even seem to realize this or don't even take precautions. As a result, these babies often suffer from ear infections, which could have been prevented with little or more awareness. On top of that, parents who smoke around their children, whether it's marijuana or anything else, are also putting their kids at risk for ear infections and other health issues. But I didn't know this, but the kids, ear infections, kids have ear infection when you smoke weed around them. I know because I was one of the parents that back in the day when my firstborn I was doing that, and that was because I was smoking around them, and I never did it again. So I'm telling the smokers today that if your baby is constantly having ear infections, then it's probably because you're smoking around them or you took them on a flight. Like I say all the time, I'm not going to speak on nothing that I haven't been through or I don't know about. Okay, so I'm just trying to give you the shortcuts to this life thing. Um, in today's world, many people are too focused on themselves and their phones. We live in a me generation where people are glued to their devices, oblivious to what's going on around them. This is self absorption, and is dangerous, especially in public spaces where being aware of your surroundings is crucial. Many kidnappings, I talked about that before, happen because people aren't paying attention. They're not reading the body language of those around them or noticing suspicious behavior. Too many of us are living on autopilot, just going through the motions without really engaging with our surroundings. It's like we're cruising through life with no hands on the wheel. Okay? The next time you leave your house, try putting your phone away and paying attention to what's going on. Being aware could prevent a kidnapping, whether it's you or someone else at risk. Y'all watch my video that I posted about this kidnapping stuff, and because we getting kidnapped every day, more than once. You know, our people is being kidnapped every day, and it's alarming. And you won't know how many is being kidnapped until there's somebody in your family that's being kidnapped. Because we don't really investigate it enough because it's not our people. Okay? So every day, hundreds of children are abducted, but many people seem unfazed by this. Isn't that alarming enough to make you more vigilant? Some of us are asleep to these dangers, and unless we wake up, we risk being caught off guard, or worse, being taken by someone. We need to be especially cautious of unmarked cars or vans with tinted windows. Pay attention to who's following you or paying attention to children around you. Because sometimes if you go in the store and you see a little cute girls or a couple of cute girls, you'll see somebody looking at them and follow them around. Pay attention to that. It's just situational awareness. Everybody is so absorbed in what they're doing and what is going on. But just put the phones down until you get back in the house. Until you know you're in a safe place, put your phone up until you're in a safe place for sure. Or that the people around you or the kids that you see are safe until you leave the vicinity, Okay, so situational awareness is powerful too in preventing abductions. Maybe these kidnappings are part of a larger issue like population control, because I always think they're doing some population control. Or maybe they're not. But regardless, you should be prepared to protect yourself and others. Y'all need to get some bear spray for your kids. I know that's probably not legal, but you can find it if you want to, because they said it's stronger than the mace. So get you some bear spray or invest in tracking devices like air tags that can hide in your children's hair. Because when my daughter was coming up, her auntie gave her some air tags that she could put in her hair because she was driving to Texas. So she needed something to track her at all times, just in case they put, because nobody gonna think to check the hair, not no hair, because they think the hair is real. Most people do, unless they abduct you and they're black as well. So nobody will probably think of that. So just put the air tags in the hair. These small actions could make a huge difference, in all of that, So just get you some tracking devices and maybe on the car too. So then you can find out where the car is at. It's important to work together to combat these dangers by staying alert and helping each other. We can make our communities safer by proactive and mindful of your surroundings. Don't let your guard down because the risks are real. And a lot of people say, well, that ain't my business, or I don't care about nobody else. But you should. You should, because the same energy you have about not caring about other people is the same energy they're going to have about you. Okay, so whatever seed you plant, it's going to grow. So be careful of what you're thinking, because it will manifest to you. And then you'll see, that parent not being able to sleep at night because they don't know where their kid is at. When you could have just been looking out the window, and especially if you see somebody who don't watch their kids enough, and you see them outside playing all the time. And, it's not your duty to watch them, but you can look out every once in a while, dedicate yourself for something that's simple, especially if you don't have nothing to do. You could look outside and check on them or whatever. Or you could offer an air tag as well to the family. Hey, I bought this air tag for you. And if you don't have the money, then just watch them. Little stuff like that works. A lot of people be seeing kids abducted, and they follow them and stuff like that. And I'm not going to say follow them or nothing, because some people will try to hurt you to follow them. But if you like me, you're going to follow them, because we don't let no kids get messed up. All right? We don't play that. All right? So lastly, remember to stay calm and composed. Being overly anxious won't help, but being aware and prepared will. Let's fight this issue together and make sure we protect ourselves and those we care about. And some of the people that we don't know, we can help. And remember, take life slowly and carefully. You know, a lot of times you see kids walking to school and they because their parents don't have a car. If you know you have time on your hands, take the kid to school. You might save him an abduction, especially if he's cute and sweet and and just loving and all kids are to me. So I'm just saying, but just offer to take them to school. You don't have to have no relationship with their parents to take their kid to school. I'm the type of person, I'm so nice, but I'm not friendly. So if I offer to take your kid to school, you can find out about me and know that I'm a good person, but I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be close to you like that. You know, a lot of people be like, well, I don't want you to be taking my kids to school if we ain't friends. Well, I'm just offering. And I'm taking my kids to school, so I will offer to take your kid to school if you want, because I am nervous about this child being abducted. That's what I would say, just straight up like that. Don't rush through life without paying attention to the important things around you. You never know when your awareness might make all the difference. Okay? So you out and you seeing people. I mean, if everybody watches everybody and make sure you are out looking for that kind of stuff, you're going to find it. You're going to see it. And you're going to be able to help somebody not be abducted. You're going to watch your kids, because some of y'all so on, I'm doing what I want to do, that you don't even care about your kids. Like I said, on a flight, when I was on a flight, the kid was crying and screaming as we was going down and descending. And I was like, wow, I would notice that. I'm the only one noticing this stuff. I never took my kids on a flight. One, I'd be thinking like, what if something happens and I didn't give this baby a chance to live? You know, and I just can't live with that. So I waited till they got older to make that decision themselves. Also, I just know about the pressures of the cabin and how it messes your ears up and stuff like that. It's just a not good thing to make your kid go through that. And then they got like really sensitive ears, and everything about them is sensitive. So when they crying, it's crying because of discomfort. And when you put a kid in this world, you are living for them until they are able to live for themselves, because they didn't ask to be here. So y'all I'm not talking about y'all because, you know, we not aware of it. I'm just saying, just be more aware nowadays. And we can make a better place for everybody, including ourselves. It feels so good to be able to help people. So help them. Some of y'all don't want to help people and never do, because you don't know the joys of it. Because some of y'all been helping and doing all type of stuff to people that don't appreciate it. Do it for somebody who's pure, like a child that hasn't done anything to you, or a person that hasn't done anything to you. If you see a lady walking to work every day, walk past your house every day, and you know that you got to go that way, you know, offer them a ride. Get to know them, you know, as far as you don't have to be friends with them. Just let them know, listen, all right, I'm scared of abduction, you know. And a lot of women, they scared of men because this stuff happens, so they won't get in the car with you. But some of y'all can walk these women to work if you're going that way. Get out your car and walk with them. Or if they don't want you to do that, you know, just let them know, look, I'm going to go to wherever you at, and I'm going to just sit and wait for you, just because I want you to get to work safely. Or put it in your budget, like financially, to help somebody if you can. Just be, I know that's far-fetched because people don't have that kind of love and support and honor and trust in them. But I do. I do a lot of stuff for people because I am that type of person. But if you can do it, anything little, it don't have to be that big, anything, bus fare, whatever, just do it and see if you can make a difference in somebody's life. But I'm off here today. I got to go to work. I love y'all. Have a good day. All right.